Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki. I am the owner of Nikki Studios and I make handmade accessories, fabric items such as book sleeves and now journal sleeves. I am making some AirPod cases and I am also making a couple of other bits which aren't fabric, which I can't tell you much about it now because I haven't actually got all of the items to do it, so I'm gonna leave that, but we have so much to catch up on. So it was our daughter's birthday on Saturday, and Friday when she finished school I took her to Southampton Bead Shop because she loves making jewellery, and that was really nice because we actually hadn't been to their new store. I mean, I say new, I think they've been there for a couple of years, but I haven't done jewellery making since Olivia was really, really little. So they have moved and it's a lot smaller, but it's really cute. It was really nice, and Olivia was in her element. She bought some new beads and some of like the hardware and stuff, like I don't think she bought wire. I can't remember exactly what she bought actually, but anyway, she had a great time. And then I took her into Romsey because it's actually near where the bead shop is. I'm just going to move you down a bit because otherwise I'm like really looking. Oh, that's better. And then I took her into Romsey to a cat cafe, and I tried to book it for her birthday, but they were fully booked. So I managed to get a slot on the Friday, which actually turned out really well because the Southampton Beach Shop doesn't open on a weekend. So I linked them together anyway, and we went in there and it was so cute. She had a way of a time. Now, we don't have a cat. She would like to have a cat, but we don't have a cat and we're not getting a cat anytime soon, purely because I don't want the cat to go in a cattery when we go away, and we do go away a couple of times a year, so it wouldn't really be fair. And our dog goes to our mother-in-law or he comes on holiday with us, so yeah, not at the moment anyway, much to her dismay. But she was in her element. I'm going to put some pictures down below. It was really lovely. It was really, really nice. And I believe it was the husband and wife that we met, the owners of it. They were so nice. They were just so calm and they were just so polite, and it was just such an enjoyable, relaxing experience. So if you like or love cats and you are close to Southampton or Romsey, pause for thought, I believe that's what they're called. If I'm mistaken, I will edit it and I'll put it on here so that you can see, but it's lovely. It's really, really nice. So you do have to pre-book. You can't just turn up and go. And the cakes were lovely, and I had a cup of tea. Actually, I had tea and Olivia had a luxury hot chocolate. That's what they call it. It's just with Squirty cream and all the jazz on it. So yeah, it was really nice. And then we had takeaway. And then when I asked her, I said, is there something that you would like to do on your actual birthday? And she said, Mum, I just want to chill. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. So I just ran some errands, and then we had family over on Saturday afternoon because we always have the family over when it's the children's birthdays. I just do like a little mini buffet. And then Sunday, we put up our Christmas decorations, which was actually more stressful than it needed to be because of just the kids. And well, if you have children, I don't know if they're anything like mine, but it's just utter chaos. So it was lovely, but yeah, it's just and also we have changed our lounge around now so that because our boys are still quite young, but they can go up and down the stairs now. They don't need to be, supervised was the word I was looking for. They don't need to be supervised. So we have moved until we have the extension. We've put I've siphoned through all of their toys, and I've got rid loads, like I've shown you before, and all of their toys are up in the bedroom. So literally the lounge it's not for adults, but there's no toys in there. It's not a creche anymore. So anyway, we put all the decorations up on Sunday, and I had it in my head that I wanted to get my website launched by the end of November. Actually, I think it was the beginning of November, and then I thought to myself, that's probably not realistic, Nick. Maybe the end of November. And then I thought, do you know what? I'll try and do it for the 1st of December. And I done it. Oh my God. The whole experience is just so stressful. But I've actually managed to work out how to use the platform that I'm using. So yeah, I mean, I'm still learning. My photography isn't great. I really must work on that. But I'm really happy with it currently. So I'm really, really happy about that. And then I've been working on a few things, this thing being my first. So I wanted to create, so I've made some book sleeves. As if you've watched my YouTube for the last couple of weeks, you'll know that I've made some book sleeves, and I love them, and they're just, I'm going to see, sorry. Excuse me. I love them because I enjoy reading. And I thought to myself, you know, I'm journaling, and sometimes it's nice if you can take a couple of things in your bag, whether that be a rucksack or like a large handbag. I thought that would be really nice if I could have something which has my iPad, my diary, my journal, a book, pencils, a pencil case, a couple of like sticky notepads, and just like your stationery really, but all in one, like all together, one bundle. So I come up with these measurements, and I come up with this design. Now this design has been done by people before, but I'm just in love with it. I really, really am. So I have two different styles. So I'll show you my favorite because I love the fabric. Okay. So this was my first one, which if you've been on my website, you would see that this is on there. This one is the only one at the moment that I have two big pockets in the front. Okay. So I have two big pockets in the front, and I'm really, really happy with them. They're like my little babies. I'm so chuffed with them. And I've done this little bow fastening. So you just literally just tie it up like you would shoelaces. And yeah, I'm just so excited about them. I have this one up on the website at the moment, and one more, which is this one, which I have actually put some products in there just to show you what you can use it for. This one has a larger pocket here, and then a couple of pen pockets, individual pockets. There's 4 there. Pens, pencils. Again, the same fastening. My bow. It's that way. My little bow. I'm just so happy with them. And I'd already pre-cut, so I have 6. But I've only made 5 currently. So I'm just gonna show you what I've been. Oh, these ones have got little turtles on. This is under the sea with shells and pearls. I just love them. I just really, really love them. And this one has peacocks and a heron on it and a couple of other fancy birds. Again, they're all the same style. These ones have all the individual pockets here. And I'm just finishing, I've finished this one. This has beautiful birds on it as well. And I'm just doing another one. I'm just finishing this one actually. I'll show you. It's not finished, but the front cover is. And this one is just leaves and flowers, a bluey, silvery style. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's been a long time coming, to be honest. I I've wanted to open a shop, like I've said many times before. I've really wanted to open a shop for a long time. I'm just not very good at advertising or marketing, so I really have got to work on that. Talking about markets, I have one this Friday. So I have one this Friday and I have one next Saturday, and then that's it for this year. And then I have and am currently looking into some ready for next year as well. I'm just gonna have some tea. So yeah, I'm really excited and I'm really happy. I Rob is making my scrunchie board currently. I'm not going to show you yet because it's not finished. So when it is finished, if it's finished, well, it will be finished by the time this goes up because it'll be Friday. I will pop a picture here for you all to see. And I'll have to put up some pictures of me at the market, probably on social media or maybe on my next vlog, which I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do one next week. I'm not going to say anything now, but I will tell you why in the next one. It'll be very apparent as to why. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you, but there might not be one next week. And then there'll probably be one the week after, and then I won't be doing any over the Christmas period probably, unless I am able to come down here. But I do have a bit of time off this year over Christmas, which never ever happens. I pretty much get 2 weeks off. I do have to go in just for a couple of days. And a couple of evenings. So, but otherwise, I've pretty much got 2 weeks off, and I'm dead excited. So I am just going to embrace that and just enjoy the Christmas period and the New Year period with them. So yeah, it's just a warning now that I might not have time to do that, but we'll see. So my plans for today, I have friends coming over for lunch tomorrow, or a friend, it depends. The other one's not 100% feeling very well, so I'm not entirely sure if they're both coming round. But I do have friends coming round tomorrow because we go through all the dates ready for next year so that we know what things we're doing, when we're meeting up, where we're going, etc, so that we book up the entire year so that we have different events on every so often: lunch dates, dinner dates, coffee dates, events out, birthday dates, everything. So we get it, we're very planned. And obviously next year is mine and Rob's wedding, so we have hen parties, stag parties, joint hen and stag parties. Yeah, so it's going to be utter chaos. So I have to be very organised, ready for next year, and also to incorporate my markets in that as well, because one of them is on a Saturday, and that I will be going to regularly, and the other ones probably will be weekends as well. So yeah, I just need to just make sure that everything is a-okay. Once the wedding is over and done with, it's just a bit more chilled, but it's literally January to August. Oh wow, January to September, beg your pardon. It's just jam-packed. So, which I'm excited about because I like to be busy. I don't like to be I'm a person that likes to be on the go all the time, and then I just sort of crash. But on today's agenda, I've obviously taken the children to school, and I've already done some shopping ready for tomorrow. So I've got a cake and baguette and parfait baguette and a couple of other little nice things ready for my date with the girls tomorrow. But my main focus today is literally just getting this journal sleeve finished, because it's lying there telling me to complete it. And then I am going to make something else which I will be bringing to the store, to my online shop. But I kind of want to do a couple ready for Friday. So I only have today, so it's currently 5 to 10, and I really wanted to bash this all out and get my head right in it at 9 o'clock, but I didn't get home till 10 past 9. So I want to bring those to my market on Friday, and then if there's any stock left over, then I want to pop them up on my store, probably after next week's market actually, because Yeah. So that's for today. So I'm going to make the new products. I'm going to finish my journal sleeve, and then I don't know if Rob's going climbing tonight. But if he is, then I might come down here and probably sew some scrunchies, because I will obviously have my scrunchie board that I need to fill for this week's market and next week's market. So yeah, that's for today. I've really just got to get cracking. So tomorrow is mine and George's day, but obviously the girls are coming round. Thursday I'm working, and then Friday is market, and then I've got the weekend, which we have got a couple of things that we have to do on Saturday, and then we might just have a family day on Sunday. So yeah, that's my entire week. So I am going to zip it now for a little while, and I'm just going to sew. So I'll bring you along with me. Did actually forget to say that I do have part of a delivery, an order that's been delivered, for something that I am working on very soon. But the other things should be here, or other things should be here today. So I need to spin you this way because it's actually on my desk. So yeah, that is another thing that I would like to fit in this week, possibly tomorrow night, but we'll see, because it takes longer, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, anyway, I'm going to get to sewing now.